Once we've made sense of our world, we want to go fuck up everybody else's because his or her truth doesn't match mine. But this is the problem. Truth is individual calculation, which means because we all have different perspectives, there isn't just one singular truth, is there?
Hello everyone, so what you've just heard there is the introduction to Steven Wilson's latest album, To the Bone, and this is from the title track, which is the first song on the album. This isn't a criticism of the album, this isn't a review. The reason I've used this as a fan of Steven Wilson is because it amply demonstrates the ideology of the world we're living in today in Western civilization. So I'm going to read it out and then I'm going to discuss it. So she says, once we've made sense of our world, we want to go fuck up everyone else's because his or her truth doesn't match mine. But this is the problem. Truth is individual calculation, which means because we all have different perspectives, there isn't one singular truth, is there? So the first sentence isn't particularly complicated. It's relativism, pure and simple. She says it. His or her truth. That's relativism in a nutshell. Once we've made sense of our world, so what she's talking about is a worldview there, and I don't think it's based on observation, evidence or reason that can be verified. I think it's based on comfort and preference, which is the spirit of the post-truth age, if you like. We want to go and fuck up everyone else's because his or her truth doesn't match mine. Now, one of those people could have the truth. She doesn't care. She doesn't want the truth. She can't handle the truth. No, this is not about truth at all. This is about comfort. This is about an ideology. So then she goes on to say, but this is the problem. Truth is individual calculation, which means because we all have different perspectives, there isn't one singular truth, is there? Do you see what she's done there? Did you, Stephen? I don't think you did, Stephen. I don't know about you guys who are viewing. She's using bait and switch techniques with language to try and get past your cognitive reasoning to get you to agree with what she's saying, so that you're not using your critical faculties to test what she's saying. So she says, this is the problem. Truth is individual calculation. That isn't a problem. Truth is individual calculation if it's based on observation, evidence, reason. But as I said, she doesn't want that. That's why it's a problem. Which means because we all have different perspectives, there isn't one singular truth, is there? This is the real kicker. This is where she gets sneaky. Actually, she was sneaky before, but this is where she gets really sneaky. This is where it kind of goes under the radar. Which means because we all have different perspectives, there isn't one singular truth, is there? So what she's done is she's trying to make an argument with a false premise and also trying to cover it up. So she's saying because we all have different perspectives, or you could say opinions, or choices, there isn't one singular truth. There isn't absolute truth. So she's saying opinions trump truth. She's saying there is no absolute truth. Now, if anyone says there there's no such thing as absolute truth, there's an easy question to ask. Is that absolutely true? You see? Of course there's absolute truth. And it's the same with people who say there are no absolutes. They're making an absolute statement to say there are no absolutes. That's called a tautology. That's circular reasoning. So I just wanted to point this out. I mean, I don't know how many of my viewers or subscribers even know who Steven Wilson is. He's not majorly famous, which is one of the things I like about him. I don't think he wants to be. He's interested in making the best music he can possibly make. So he doesn't play to huge audiences either. He doesn't do stadium gigs or anything like that. He plays in like arenas, you know, places like Wembley Arena or whatever, or small venues where people can hear the music rather than a noise. And I respect that. And he also, if you get his back catalogue of his solo stuff, each album is different, musically different. And I respect that too. And I respect his opinions on music. He says in the documentary of the making of the album that's actually on the Blu-ray, he said there's too much music out there. And he's right. There is too much music out there. There's too many people who are making the same album over and over again. But anyway, I wanted to... So this is just to show this isn't a criticism of Steven Wilson or this album or his music. This is a criticism of that paragraph, that speech at the beginning of the song. So thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. My channel is not monetized. I am not looking for donations. I'm just simply, if I've got something to say, I'm saying it. It's been 6 months since my previous video. That sounds like an alcoholic. It's been 6 months since my last drink. But I think it follows on from the previous video, because that was about freedom of thought and the importance of language. Well, she's using language to try and stop you thinking critically. So there is a link there. So anyway, I'll talk to you maybe in 6 months, maybe before. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Bye for now.